Hey guys, this is the breakdown for my visual effects short film, The Queen's Gambit Accepted. If you haven't already, go check out the actual video linked in the description underneath. If you want to go directly to the before and afters, skip to this time. So after I spent a day filming, I brought all of my raw footage directly into DaVinci Resolve and started putting together a rough cut. I knew I was going to have a handful of visual effects shots, so it was important to take the time to get the editing and pacing feeling just right, so I could have all of my background plates to track. After doing the first pass, I realized that the story was missing a clear resolution, so I went back and did some reshoots and created the ending sequence as well as a few filler shots to cut between the VFX shots. Afterwards, I took the panoramic photos I captured on set and created an HDRI to use to light the CG assets in each of the shots. This made my life a lot easier because in each subsequent shot, all I had to do was rotate the environment to match the current shot I was working on. The next task was designing what I wanted the actual pieces and board to look like. I made sure to give the shadow board a rough organic fall off to have it blend into the ceiling a little better. I downloaded some different chess set models and ended up having to do some cleanup and remodeling on a few pieces to get the look I wanted. Now that the scene was all set, it created a template for me to use, so all I had to do was save a copy of the scene for each new shot and change the tracking data, which ended up saving me a lot of time. When I was shooting, I made sure to place markers on the ceiling to help with the tracking of any shot that I would be adding the chess pieces to. It made my life a lot easier, but I still had to reshoot one specific shot around 4 separate times to get the track to work correctly. Once the 3D camera was matching the movement of each shot, then I started animating the pieces. A little detail in this short is that the moves in my video are the actual moves played in the championship match in the series. I watched a really good breakdown on YouTube and followed the flow of the match as the short progressed. I'll link to the analysis video down below if you're interested. I decided to add particles to some shots as a visual indicator of when a piece is captured or interacts with the ceiling. I created some emission maps in After Effects to reveal the shadow board, and then messed around with the physics settings until I got an ethereal falling look to the particles. The area I spent a lot of my time in was compositing. Something I had to do with every shot was track and paint out all of the tracking markers to have a clean ceiling. Then it was a matter of bringing the separate render passes for each shot into Fusion and finessing the image until it looked right to me. This was my first time compositing in DaVinci Resolve, so I was learning the lay of the land as I went. With all of the heavy lifting done, I moved on to finally color grading the film to give it the look that I wanted. I'm no colorist, but I'm learning little tricks here and there with every film I make. The edit's locked, effects are in, color is done. Now the finishing touch is sound design. I wanted to really cement the pieces into the environment, so I found a few stone scraping sounds I liked and matched them with the movements of the pieces, as well as giving some stings to piece captures. Here's a little snippet of just the sound design. Lastly, I managed to squeeze out a little extra motivation to do an animated end card to the film, heavily influenced by the title graphics in the trailer. Nothing special here, just a little more polished than white text on black. Now, sit back and enjoy my favorite part, the before and after shots. I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes look at the creation of my last short film. Be sure to watch the series itself because I can't do it enough justice. Leave a comment letting me know your favorite part of my film and your favorite part of the series too. Thanks for watching.